Hey guys, this is CrashBashGaming. This is a new channel as well as my first video, and I will be playing NBA 2K14 today. The focus will be how to get 3 stars consistently on Domination mode. I highly suggest playing Domination mode. You can get so many great players, obviously, from whatever team you play. I've already gone Lebron James, J.R. Smith, Demarcus Cousins, and Kyrie Irving. I see a lot of people online that are spending VC and their real money to get packs. I mean, the reality is you already spent $60 on the game. Why are you going to spend 20, 40, $60 to get new players through packs? So I highly recommend playing Domination mode. I haven't played 2K for about 3 years. I just got this game about 2 weeks ago for the Xbox One. And my point is that I'm a very average player, if anything a little below average. So what I'm saying is that if I can do it, you can do it as well. There are 3 steps for Domination mode. 3 steps. The first step is your lineup. Your lineup needs to consist of all bronze players. If you use any gold or silver players, you will not get 3 stars. So it kind of sucks. It kind of stinks. That's the way they made Domination mode. Or at least to get my team points, you need at least 6,000 my team points to get 3 stars. And you can only get 6,000, at least 6,000, if you use all bronze players. Because silver and gold, they will bring you down because you're using better players. So you have to use these stinky bronze players, which kind of sucks, but you know what? You will get used to them. You will learn to kind of like them. It took me a few games to get 3 stars, or my first 3-star pack, and it was against the Heat, and that's where I got LeBron James, which I was really excited about. Not a lot of people have him, I realized. And you know what? I got him through Domination mode. So the first step is your lineup. You want players that can spread the floor. That is the main emphasis in Domination mode. You will be living off the 3-pointer. So you need players that can really spread the floor for you. So as you can see, I have a shooting guard and a small forward. They're at least 75 in 3-pointers. I think they're 79 and 82. So you want guys that can really spread the floor because you will be living off the 3-ball. And what I do, as you can see, is I set a lot of screens for myself. So for other players, to get open, I set so many screens. On every single possession, I set a screen. And what does that do? That creates open opportunities for guys that can knock down the 3-ball. Okay, so you want guys that can spread the floor. Also, the power forward in the center position, if you could find a guy that could shoot the 3-ball, that is amazing. Like right now, I have Rebko, who I think is like a 76 in 3-pointers, and he's a 6'10" power forward. So, I mean, he really spreads the floor. And like I said, you're going to be living off the 3-pointer. So the main emphasis, I guess, in your lineup for this first step is that you really want to find guys that can shoot. Look at their stats. I mean, look at their attributes. See what they can do. See how much they can spread the floor. Look at that 3-point shot. And also, if you can find one with a quick release, too. Because I had Willie Green at first, who was like an 82 or an 83 in 3-pointers. But his release was so slow. I was always getting blocked. Even though he could knock it down, he was always getting blocked. So if you can find somebody with like a pretty average release or a quick release, that'd be great. So as I end the first quarter there, I mean, obviously I went on a scoring tear. I scored, I think, 27 or 28 points in the first quarter. So that comes to my second step on how to get 3 stars. The second step is you have to create yourself a goal. Not a long-term goal, but a short-term goal. And what I mean by a short-term goal is quarter to quarter, you want to have a goal. So what I do is I try to score 20 points a quarter. That sounds kind of hard, and at first it will be hard, but once you spread the floor and you're just draining threes, it will be pretty easy to get to 20 points. Maybe you'll get 18 points, 17 points. Try to get near that, okay? And try to limit your opposition to only about 15 points. So pretty much quarter by quarter, you will be outscoring your opposition by about 5 points. And if you can do that in the long term, the end result should be in a blowout. You should win by 15 or 20 points. So create a goal, live off that 3, try to score at least 20 points a quarter, and limit your opposition to about 15 points. Right here you see I'm about to go into halftime, and I drain that 3. You have to be merciless. You have to have no mercy on these CPUs. So as you can see, I look at my game stats at halftime because this is where the third step comes in. Blocks and steals. I show it really quickly, but I have 5 blocks and 3 steals at halftime, which is pretty good. And that's where the third step comes in. You want to get as many blocks as you can. Blocks is the main emphasis. Steals are also important, but blocks are the main emphasis. You want as many blocks as you can get. So you don't have to focus so much on that. You're going to have to take a lot of gambles. You're going to have to challenge a lot of shots. Maybe you might even foul a lot because you'll bump into the player by trying to block them. But try to get as many blocks as you can. Some of the blocks will just come by themselves. Sometimes your CPU on your team will just block it for you. But really try to get some block shots. You know, that's almost like a bonus. If you can get maybe like 7 or 8 blocks in a game, you're setting yourself on a high standard to get 3 stars. So, as you can see, you know, just get a lot of block shots. My friend and I were talking about the magic 10, trying to get your blocks and steals to add up to 10. So what we're talking about is maybe like 5 blocks and 5 steals. That's a good thing to set to try to get yourself on track to get 3 stars. So as you can see here, I just keep driving to the bucket. Still shooting from mid-range and 3-pointers. Like I said, you gotta live off the 3-pointers. You have to use these bronze players, and you will get used to them. Maybe try buying a few bronze packs. And like I said, the reward is just so great. You can get some great players like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, CP3, whatever team you play. You can get, you know, pretty much their best player. As you see, I finished in a blowout. I went 84 to 66, and I look at my stats at the end of the game just so I can see what I got, because no one really knows what it takes to get 3 stars. But I've been using this, I guess, formula or theory. As you see, I went 84 to 66. I got 7 blocks and 3 steals. No one really knows what it takes to get 3 stars, but I've been using this theory or formula for about a week now, and I've been getting a lot of 3-star packs. And as you can see, I get 6,600. My team points easily get 3 stars. So right now I'm hoping to get James Harden or Dwight Howard. I'll take either. So like I said, normally these packs are pretty promising. The worst that will happen is that you will end up getting a silver player, which has happened on multiple occasions, but I say about 33% of the time you will get a gold player. But I get Marcus Camby, so that is just such a pooper, such a bummer. But you know what, whatever, most of the time you do get good players, so don't let that pack opening hold you back from playing domination mode. You most likely will get a good player. So anyways, this is CrashBashGaming. Thanks for watching. New videos will be coming out every week, so yeah, come check them out. Bye bye.